Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Sieglin's Proving Grounds. It's Wednesday. Yeah, getting back on somewhat of a schedule here, uploading a video on Wednesday. So today I'm here on my Ret Pally. Like I said, still going with that new format because I kind of like it. It does take a little more time to make the video, but it's all about progression. Eventually, I'll be able to get this channel, like the videos, to a quality where I actually really feel good about it. This is an improvement, I'd say, but still got a long way to go. Anyway, Ret Pally. Did I say that already? If I didn't, here, I'm saying it now. Ret Pally. Here I am. Ret Pally. Okay. Ret Pally's stupid easy. I'm gonna preface this whole video by saying that this was a joke. So if you're watching this video and hoping for a guide, I got bad news for you, friend. Yeah, you're playing the wrong game. No offense, of course. This game isn't for everyone. But if you can't play this spec, you might need some help. Uh, I kid, of course. I understand that there are people who are just getting into the game, don't understand how it works as well. So, it's no big deal. Like, by all means, I do these videos to help people. So, all right. Without further ado, let's get into talents here. I say, whatever. Okay. Sorry, This video was so easy to make, like the recording of the, doing the waves, that like my mind's all, it doesn't feel like I just made a video, so my mind's all relaxed and I'm not serious right now. But yeah, let's get into talents glyphs, alright? So I took all these screenshots like as I was starting, so I'm not exactly sure if everything's 100% accurate, like if, and I definitely didn't take a look at glyphs, but I got the one that matters. Anyway, so for talents, I like long Arm of the Law because its cooldown is like 5 seconds, because it's attached to Judgment. Speed of Light might help situationally, but Long Arm of the Law is always there when you need it. For level 30, I go with Repentance. Fist of Justice is definitely a good alternative to that, but I use Repentance on every wave with a Mystic, and it's really helpful. Level 45 is defensive. Level 60, I don't think level 60 really matters. You don't get snared, so having 2 charges of Hand of Freedom is irrelevant, and obviously you don't get attacked, so 2 charges of Bop is irrelevant. Level 75, I think Holy Avenger is the way to go, because it does... You know what? I'll be honest, I don't know what Holy Avenger does. All I know is that my burst is retarded with Holy Avenger. Level 90, Execution Sentence, that's just... I think that's the only viable thing. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Like I said, I took these on the fly. I don't know. And then Final Verdict, because that's all I see anyone in PvP use. I literally didn't even look at the other two. For glyphs, like I said, I have the one that matters, Burden of Guilt. Slows targets when you attack them with Judgment, which matters big time for those banana tossers. Synergizes really nice with Long Arm of the Law because you can not only snare them, but then catch up to them really fast. And then, of course, just my character info so you can see my eye level. I'm not rocking anything special. And for those of you with really keen eyes, you can see I'm using a Season 15 PvP ring. Got that swag going. Though that is a 630 crafted wad axe, so that probably helped out a bit. Though I'm not sure. I know your gear is normalized in the Proving Grounds. I'm just not sure how that works exactly. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Defeat them before time expires.
So I started like halfway through. Awkward. Halfway through the countdown, that is. Of course, starting with the Slayer over here. Just gonna kite that globule. I accidentally used Clemency. Really not even thinking that much. The globule hits the Amber Weaver there, so I decided to take him out real quick. And then I just finish off the Slayer. I was just double checking my glyphs right there. So now I'm using Hammer of Justice on the Banana Tosser to keep him from running. Globule doesn't hit him though, I kill him before that even is relevant. So I just kite the Globule back to the Amber Weaver, he goes down really fast. And what I'm doing here is adjusting a macro. I have For Holy, I have a macro to pop Avenging Wrath and Execution Sentence at the same time, but I wanted to add Holy Avenger in that because I have the same macro on my bars for Ret. So for this wave, I Repentance the Mystic and immediately attack the Banana Tosser, take him out really quickly. It's about 6 seconds by the count of that Repentance. I do interrupt that heal just because the Globule wasn't going to get there fast enough, and I kill the Mystic as I'm walking over towards the Amber Weaver, but I wanted to look like a badass and like do some crazy things, and I just ended up walking into a Globule there, but I took him out quickly afterwards. What I'm doing here is I'm constantly clicking where the Mystic's going to spawn and also pressing Repentance because I want to get that off as soon as possible. And then I'm going to go ahead once again, switch to the Banana Tosser here, take him out very quickly. Yep, started moving towards the Mystic as I was about to execute him. I think I only have to interrupt the Mystic's heal once, and then I just get what's it called? I actually don't know what that's called. I think it's not Crusader Strike. Oh, Divine Storm. I see it in the glyphs. I get Divine Storm after Divine Storm on that, so that was pretty nice. Here I'm just checking glyphs real quick, though nothing really catches my eye. Like I said, I did a lot of this on the fly because I knew this video was going to be so easy to make. Because I had already one-shot gold as soon as I level capped. So for this wave, as always, switch to the Banshees as soon as they spawn. I'm doing really well on time here because I have 2 Guardians down with 1 Banshee. And usually it's 1-to-1. And as you can see, I took down all 3 Guardians before the last Banshee spawned. There's 3 Banshees on that wave. And here comes the last Banshee. I'm going to just exercise him and get another exorcism off on him. And then just hit him with a nice Crusader Strike. For the next wave, I believe I just start off with a bunch of AoE on the Vermin here. I wanted to use what's it called? Final Verdict to get a nice Divine Storm afterwards, because Final Verdict increases your Divine Storm damage and radius. So that's why the Vermin took a lot of damage there. And then I went to go attack a Mystic, but realized that I wanted to Repentance the other one, so I went ahead and did that and then killed the first Mystic. And I got a nice Divine Storm when I was transitioning between the 2. Now there's only 1 Vermin up, and he's going to go down real quick after the Mystic. For this next wave, it's pretty much the same thing as like wave 3. Repentance the Mystic, run over to the Banana Tosser and take him out. Had a little bit of bad luck with the Amber Weaver. He cast his first Globule into himself, but I considered how fast I had killed the Banana Tosser and the fact that the Mystic was in Repentance, and I decided it wasn't that big of a deal that the Amber Weaver caught himself in his own Globule. Rather, I should say I got him in his own Globule. So since I know I have so much time before the Banshee spawns here, what I decided to do is just get 2 hits on the Amber Weaver, then move back to where I can kite the Globule into the Banshee. I Hammer of Wrath the Amber Weaver to kill him right as the Globule connects to the Banshee and that was totally planned too. I'm not even being sarcastic. That was I patted myself on the back IRL when I formulated and executed that.
The illusionary Shah.
Sorry.
Falls, leaving it exposed.
Yeah, I cracked myself up. Alright, Amber Weavers, always take them out first on this wave. Very easy to do. And for the Shah, he has a barrier up, reducing his damage taken by I think like 300%. No, 300%, what am I talking about? 50%. When his barrier falls, he takes 300% increased damage. So what I do is until like 10 seconds are left, I'm kind of just doing my normal thing. And when 10 seconds are left, I start stockpiling like procs and holy power, etc. So you'll see I failed to do that this time, but it doesn't really matter. This is always the easiest one to kill. I get 2 Divine Storm procs in a row there, which is pretty nice. Able to get off a Hammer of Wrath. And he's going to go down. I think it was like 6 seconds left. So for this wave, again, just like wave 3, gonna Repentance the Mystic, and I'm actually gonna Hodge the Banana Tosser, so I don't even have to worry about running away, or running towards him. Of course, gonna take out the Mystic next, gonna interrupt his heal. Just doing my normal thing, killing him. What I wanted to do when he was close to death and I had 3 Holy Power, like I think right here, yeah, I tried to go for Templar's Verdict on the shot, but I still had the Mystic targeted, so it hit him instead. That kind of sucked, but it's no big deal. Then I took the Banshee out, obviously. Got to take those things out fast. And once again, just stockpiling. You can see I have 5 Holy Power, saved an Exorcism proc specifically for when his barrier fell. Got 2, I think his Final Verdict actually. Yeah, 2 Final Verdicts off in a row. Hammer of Wrath, and he's going to go down with 13 seconds left. 13? No, 20. My bad. My memory was wrong then. 20 seconds left. Wow, that's a lot of time to have left on that wave, considering it's entirely possible for him to put his barrier back up before the end of the wave, and you still have like 5 seconds after that. And I've had that happen to me a couple times where his barrier comes back up. So for this wave, since I have both Berserking buffs up, I figure I might as well use one for when his shield's still up, even though he's taking reduced damage. Doesn't matter. 30 or 80% damage is better than 50% damage. So again, just doing my normal thing, not using any. Oh, you know what I've been forgetting to mention? I use execution sentence on the Shah when their barrier goes down, so keep that in mind as well. Yeah, I don't think I use it on this one though, because even though it's macroed into my burst, I don't. Since I also use that macro for healing, I have it set to only use execution sentence if I'm targeting something like an ally. So yeah, you can see right now how fast the Shah's going down. I think in my Feral video I said that was the fastest he's ever gone down, but I'm pretty sure that was the easiest he's ever gone down. Like I didn't even. I looked up 1 second, and his health was just gone. It was kind of ridiculous. So yeah, there we go. That's the Ret Pally video. I'm just glad that Ret Paladins got fixed, because like they had a lot of bugs that were making them really strong early on in the expansion. And seeing how they still are, like not only is their consistent damage really stupid, but their burst damage is just absolutely insane. As you can see, I'm glad they're not flavor of the month anymore. I'll say that. Glad they're not flavor of the month because, man, Ret Paladins they're so easy. I'm sorry, I thought Hunters were easy, but Ret Paladins, man. You seriously have, what, 4 buttons? And then if you have AoE, you don't, there's not even a decision. You just switch. You just press different buttons. But it's still 4 buttons you're pressing. It's so easy. Oh my god, I could rag on Ret all day, honestly, but I'm not going to, because I do rather enjoy the spec. It's because of its simplicity. It's fun. It's an elegant kind of simplicity, I think. It just doesn't work with PvP when you have classes like, oh shoot, what's a complicated class nowadays? I guess Rogue, you could say, is still pretty complex to play, even though combat is like red buff, killing spree, dead. Um, but like especially not combat. How about that? Like, let's say a sub rogue. Sub rogues still are so hard to play well, that is. And if you can play it well right now, oh man, you are a god. And I'm talking specifically about PvP, of course, right now. But like, you can get the same result from a sub rogue as you can from a Ret Pally, and Ret Pally is just, wings every 2 minutes, Fist of Justice every 30 seconds. It's so mindless. It bothers me. It really does. Like I said, you get the same result as something more complicated, more how about this? The simplicity is greater while the reward is the same. I mean, the simplicity is less. Simplicity greater. Yes. I can't really talk right now, I guess. This is a really weird ramble session of the video. But what I'm trying to say, in summary, is like this video, comment if it helped you out, and subscribe if you want to see more. I don't think I had that many more videos to make for Gold Proving Grounds. I'll probably be moving into Endless, and you're doing it wrong soon. So we will see what happens in the future. But as for now, I'll see you in the Proving Grounds.